If you want to hear my review for quad number 4 and see me introduce quad number 5, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène, and yes, we are going to talk quad of the month. You will probably recognize this one as quad number 4, and I have a mystery quad back here that I'm not going to show you yet. You have to hang on for the surprise. I started quad of the month last year and did 12 quads. I actually started in March and played catch up and ended up doing the 12 quads for the year. This year's a little bit more relaxed in the first 2 quarters of the year because I have been keeping up with the monthly updates. And well, it's not that I wasn't keeping up last year, I just started late with this concept. Anyway, I digress. Let's talk about the quads, shall we? So we have this quad that was quad number 4. It was the quad for April, and I was really excited because all of these colors were brand new colors to me from Makeup Geek. It's the old Makeup Geek shadows, but for me it was new shadows because I've never had anything from Makeup Geek. And they were on ridiculously discounted prices, and I've been so impressed already with the Makeup Geek shadows in the swatches. I'll put the swatches video right here, that I ordered another batch. They're just really, really nice. Now I say this, and anyone who would have watched my first look video, and I'll put that right there, would have a bit of a chuckle because I had a challenge with this quad, specifically a challenge with this inner piece color. And it's a shock to me that inner piece is the one that I had so much trouble with. It's a very, very deep shadow that does not blend out easily. It blends out and looks like a bunch of different colors. So it is a packer shadow, in my opinion, at least the one that I have, that looks beautiful on the outer 2/3 of the lid. But I tried to use it in the crease and not a good idea. So yeah, please watch that first impressions video if you want to get a good laugh and to know more what it is that I'm talking about. Now, so let's talk about all of the colors. So I ended up, because this did not work as a crease shadow, I ended up using this one, and I'm not a big fan of this kind of color in the crease. The look was fine, don't get me wrong, but we all have our preferences. So given that this is what happened with the color, I did not do more than one look, although with the one look, I did end up using all 4 shadows. This is Voltage, and then we have Stardust. So Voltage I ended up using, can you see the colors? Voltage I ended up using on the inner 2/3 of the lid, Stardust on my brow bone, inner piece, as you can tell from my discussion, on the outer lid, outer crease, and I think did lower lash line, and then this one in the crease. I'm very happy with the color combo. It was a very unusual color combo. I like to stretch myself a little bit when I do these quads, and well, inner piece gave me a run for my money on that one. But I really enjoyed this combination, and I may very well do this combination again. The only one I would probably swap out is this one. And I'm not sure what I would swap it out for. Maybe a lighter green color or a lighter blue color, just not a grayish blue. Grayish blue I could see more on the inner to center lid for me, just not as a crease color. So anyway, I digress. The intro to this quad does also give you some swatches if you want to see those in action, but well, I'll put it right there, even though I did already give you the link to the swatches video for all of the mug shadows that I ended up getting. So that is that quad. And Voltage, I knew I would love it, and I do. A yellow metallic duochromy color on the inner 2/3 of the lid. Mwah, it's beautiful, at least for my preferences, but I'm a sucker for yellow and I'm a sucker for lime green. So it's right in my wheelhouse. Now let's talk about quad number 5. I'm feeling very springy, so I did a spring palette. And this quad is, I think you can tell how springy it is. Here's the thing. It's for Makeup Geek shadows again, because I felt like, why not give myself a treat after having had interesting experiences with quad number 4. So these are all, to me, it's a combination, this combination right here, purple and green, that is totally me, no question. But I also put in some pinks, and that's not my tendency really. So I think that this is going to be an interesting quad for me to use. So let me tell you what they are. So up here, I have Pink of Me. This one is Leafing So Soon, Nostalgic, and Curfew. So let's do some swatches of these 4 shadows. And I'm, really kind of fond of this assortment. And I did do some swatching yesterday when I was picking it out, so that I would, I think, pick a good combination for this round. Not that I pick bad ones, but I think you know what I mean. Okay, so we've got 2 swatches here. I guess I could have swatched in front of you. I'll swatch the second go on camera here. Okay, so here is Leafing So Soon and Pink of Me. I think those are very pretty, and Leafing So Soon has gold undertones to it. So I guess you could say that I'm doing something fun like that for the second time in a row, because Voltage was more of a kind of icy duochrome yellow, and this is a duochrome, kind of looks duochrome green. Okay, so we have those 2, and I'm going to put the 2 pinks next to each other because I think that is what makes sense as I wipe my fingers. So we're going to do Nostalgic first. Nostalgic and then Curfew. So let's do that. And Curfew is a bit gritty, but that's pretty normal for purples. So we've got Nostalgic and Curfew. So let's do a double swatch of those. And here are the fingers on the first one. I like seeing the fingers because to me what's left on the fingers is more likely to be what it looks like on the eye, in my opinion. Okay, so we have, just make sure I don't make a mistake here, Nostalgic. That really comes through a lot better this second time. Okay, so here are the 4 colors. I'm just going to get rid of the quad for a sec so you can really see the colors. I'm going to tap down Nostalgic a little bit. I think the little hairs on my hand are not giving you the full view here. There we go. I like all 4 of them. I really, really do. I think this is going to be my default crease color because everything else has a shimmer. But all 4 of these I can see as a look. This I can see as a look. This I can see as a look. Probably get away with this one, and this one. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I may, for a few looks, pull in a different brow bone color, because there's nothing here except for maybe a few looks I could use Nostalgic. But I think that it might be a bit of a challenge to use anything other than Nostalgic on the brow bone from this quad. But I don't think a brow bone highlight is a big deal to draw from something else. And if anybody objects, well, I could use the quad and just leave it blank, but I'll probably end up using a highlighter that I would use on my cheekbone as my brow bone highlight and inner corner highlight if I decide to do it. But I'm really happy with that. I feel that spring has sprung. I feel that I'm in that kind of a mood. So a quad that is very spring-like is just what the doctor ordered as far as I'm concerned for my spirits, and I'm looking forward to doing some looks with this quad and showing you what they look like. And I will soon have a video up actually with some spring palette recommendations to shop your stash and revisit a few palettes that might be nice to use given the time of year we're in. So that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to reporting back with some looks with this quad. I think I will have more than one. I don't expect the same kind of challenges and discoveries as I had with quad number 4. If you have some suggested color combinations, please let me know in the comments. I always appreciate those because it kind of makes me think of what I might want to do first, or maybe some combinations that I wasn't necessarily considering. And if you do have combo recommendations for me, please let me know what you're talking about as far as placement so that I have a better idea. I can envision what it is that you have in mind. With that, I will say thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every single time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.